Hi everyone, it's the Canny Crafter. Oh, I'll have to replace that washi tape. I'm here with another how to use old Christmas cards video because I still have, I thought I'd made a sizable dent. I haven't. I see more Christmas card journals in my future, which I'm not mad at because I really enjoyed making them. So anyway, I thought we would go back to basics and do some reusing Christmas cards into new Christmas cards using like not a lot. So I have a selection of cards. Okay, let's start with this one's Calling Lewis. This one's Calling Lewis. Very pretty scene. I've cut it off the back where there was a message. I'm actually going to straighten that. No, actually I'm not. Okay, so next thing you need envelopes. I have a box full of envelopes and I want to see which envelope will be most conducive to fitting in this card front. It's going to be that one. Now obviously you could just buy blank cards and envelopes. Home Bargains sell them really cheap. You can get them online from Amazon. I have a lot of envelopes. I have a lot of white card. So I'm going to make my own card blanks to fit into my envelopes. But you can just, you know, like this. Like I have card blanks. And you just fold them in half. But that one's going to be too small. So, okay, did that make any sense? Probably not. So I'm going to make my card blanks to fit my cards as I go. Okay, let's push that out of the way. So I'm also going to need a pencil. Oops, my clay book. It literally jumped out at me. Okay, I'm going to line this up on the envelope. Bring it in a smidge. Mark in a smidge. And then you can do it with scissors. I can't cut straight for my life. I'm going to use a paper trimmer. Put that piece to one side. Then I'm going to bring in my envelope again. I'm going to mark where I want to fold this. Just a little mark. Fold it up to that mark. Put your crease down. And then cut off this excess here. There we should have a card that will fit inside our envelope, just like that. Okay, so next we're going to take our card, existing card front. Now, this needs to be trimmed down. You see how I have an indent here? I want that sort of all the way around. So let us cut down at the top. Put that under recycling. And I'm going to take a smidgen off the bottom as well. Just a smidge. That much of a smidge. Yep. Love how that looks. Okay. Now, this is optional, but I think it's going to make it pop. I am going to take some Distress Oxide ink and just go around the edge of the card, the original card front, not the new card front, the original card front. So this is the original card front. See how that just pops it from the background? I'm then going to take some foam tape. You can get it in squares, you can get it in circles, you get it in little squares. I've run out of what I tend to use, which is like the rectangular ones. So I'm just going to use this tape, and I will say, if you're going to use a lot of this tape, invest in some anti-stick scissors. These are from X-Cut. They are brilliant. I think they're Teflon coated. I've ruined so many pairs of scissors. So this is just my top tip. Okay, and we're just gonna put 3 rows of that across there. Peel this off. Ooh. Try and peel it off in one strip. The thing is, this is quite old, this tape. It's sticky though, so I mean, sometimes it's too sticky. I didn't pull my bin out, it's right under the desk. Oh, excuse me. Right. Then we're going to line this up on the front, stick it down. Okay, next step. You know me, I love my jemmies. Love them, love them, love them. And I just think jemmies elevate a project. So let's decide. I think I want to go for these rose gold jemmies. Now I get my jemmies from the range, the Works, Home Bargains, B&M's. I think I'm going to stick some on this tree, and I do glue my jemmies down. If you have good jemmies, you probably won't need to glue them down, but I have trust issues with my jemmies, and I always add that extra layer of glue. I could have sworn I put 5 dabs of glue, but I'm only seeing 4. So we'll put another one over here. And these little tweezers I got in a set from Primark. Okay, now what we can also add is, I don't know if this is going to work because it's very old. I remembered I had this, so Gail Agostinelli was using something similar. So this is Mod Podge Dimensional Magic. It is so old I don't even know if they still do it. Whoops. It is oozing. I'm just going to add it to the clock face. I've got a feeling I don't want bubbles. Where's that pin? Off my glue. It's just not popping. Oh, but we'll at least push it to the edge. I think I just made another bubble. What if I do a bit of tissue? Oh, the tissue got rid of it. And a bit in the fireplace. Okay. I don't know how long this takes to dry. 3 hours, so we'll have to come back to see this. Oh, and we'll have to come back to do what the other part of the step I wanted to do for the card. But there we go. Quick and easy. Okay, I've got to find somewhere to put this to dry now. Oh, over there, out of the way. Okay, next. Oh, we'll put it with its envelope as well. Next card front is this one. Very cute but I feel like we can jazz it up. Okay, so we need an envelope for this. Yep. Another piece of card. And just the same process. We're just going to move our tin of jemmies so I can get in frame. I know I've been going out of my buffer zone lately. Did you hear that? That made a great noise. And then pencil. You could fold it in half and then just cut off the excess, but I feel like you get a more usable piece. Make sure everything's lined up. Always check it fits in the envelope before you commit. I learned that the hard way. Okay, this also needs to be cut down now, and I'm going to cut this the same size as the card. Smoosh it down a bit. There, I'm going out of my buffer zone again. Sorry if the light's a bit weird today. It's just a weird day in general. It's the weather's changed all of a sudden. So I do film ahead. So, you know. But we had like Indian summer and now we're plunging into the depths of all. We can all go another cycle in. Now I'm not too worried about if this is going to be a great fit or not. We can always come back and trim it up later. So I'm just going to stick this on with my PVA. You could use double-sided tape. I do have an ATG gun, but I didn't want to use it because I didn't want you to feel like you had to use it. I mean, it is a very expensive piece of equipment, and even it's getting more expensive as I need replacement tape for it. I've just got a pencil line there. I'm just gonna hold that off. Okay, as predicted, we have some slight overhang. I don't want to take any more off the top because I'm right on the top of that T, so I'm pushing it as far down as I can go. They can do in the bin. Okay, I want to do the inside of this card before I do anything to the outside of this card. So I always think the cards are extra fancy when they have like a fly sheet in them. And the fly sheet is always slightly smaller. I put the pencil down and I've lost it. There it is, under the scissors. So we'll just mark this and cut it. And then we will fold this in half. And then, okay, we're going to stamp a sentiment. Now these came free with a magazine. I'm sorry, I don't know what magazine. It was a few years ago. But this time of year, you'll be seeing loads of magazines with free Christmas stuff in them. I'm going to go jingle all the way on this one. I recommend that's when you buy a craft magazine, is when it comes with something free, because I tend to find it's just full of adverts. Not dissing craft magazines, but if it hasn't got anything free in it, I just find it a waste of money. And it's a cheap way to get stamps. Now, they're not going to be the best quality stamps. But I feel like for what we're using them for, I mean, I've had no issues with them, but people say they're not the same quality. Right, so I'm using StazOn ink just because it's on my desk. You can use just a cheap ink pad. Sometimes you can get in the kiddies section little ink pads. Okay, now I'm going to take, because this is thin, this is just printer paper, by the way. It tends to wrinkle with the PVA. I'm just going to use a glue stick. You could use double-sided tape for this. I'm just going to put a line of glue on the right side of the fold. I'm going to fold the paper back first. I'm going to lift up the card so I can really see the fold there, and I'm just going to stick this down. And then when you open it up, it's just a little bit fancier. A little bit fancier. Okay, so now we'll have this card, and I feel like we need something on it. So what I've also done is I've pulled out some cards that I've been cutting into for the Christmas journals, and I just want to see if there's anything I could use. Oh, tiny bit of black card there. See, and this is the other thing, you don't have to buy jemmies. This card, it's all wrecked. I probably can't use much from it, but I can use this bow, and I can use these jemmies. I mean, they're just going to peel off. So there you go. I was looking at, thinking, could we cut? I don't know. It seems like a lot of hard work. I'm seeing what I've got on this pile of cards. Anything here we could use. Nope. See, normally I'm without pulling die cuts, but I don't want to pull in die cuts because I don't want you to think you have to use die cuts. I want this to be quick and easy. So you know what? We're just going to go back to jemmies. I want some silver jemmies. Lunch, and we're just gonna, because jemmies make everything better. Sorry, I was talking with the tweezers in my mouth. How rude. I've got a hair with that one. I don't want a hair. Doesn't look very professional having a dog. I'm at me with zone again, apologies. Having a dog hair wedged under your jemmy, does it? Okay, and then I think I'm going to come in. I've never used this either. 3D Pearl Effects from Dovecraft's Bright Silver. I'm going to try this on a bit of page first. Do I have to cut the nib? Use this pin. Right. I'm going to go upside down. I'm going to try and trace this. It seems to have clogged again. Oh gosh, no, that came out far too thick, far too fast. Right, can we just sweep this off? Of course we can. Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna have to do it this way. I can't write upside down. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't know if you can see how it looks like a 5-year-old did it. Okay, instead we'll do this. We'll just stick some drops of it. Drops are so much better. Drops I can control. Oh my goodness. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Okay. So, we have that. Open it up. A fancy leaf on the inside. Hey, find somewhere for this to dry. Next card. Okay. This is for if, push some that one there, you have 2 cards the same. And these are brand new, so I don't even have to mount them onto a new piece of card, except for the situation that I don't think I have any envelopes that size. No, I don't. I think that is the closest size I've got. And I don't want to have to cut that up. Okay, I will find envelopes for these. They're going to be somewhere. Okay, so brand new card. Let's just pretend I mounted it onto another piece of card. Actually, we could, you know, we could do it. Let's do it. Let's stop trying to cut corners, woman. Keep misplacing his pencil and it's bright pink. You would think I would find it sooner than I am. Okay. The old paper trimmer. Okay. Folds it. I'm just going to do this with my scissors. I can't be bothered to pick my paper trimmer up again. Can you tell what kind of day I'm having? And I've instantly regretted it because my line's gone dead wavy, so now I'm going to have to get the paper trimmer anyway. Oh, I need the paper trimmer out again because this is not going to fit the card. Okay. I'm hemming myself in. Right, I'm going to cut this just above Merry Christmas. Keep them, they are cute. Okay, cut this off as well. I'm keeping that. Okay. Oh, but I didn't check to see if a card fitted in my envelope. Yep. And then I think I'm going to take a smidge off the bottom as well. Okay, I'm flipping the card that way. It seems to sit better that way. Okay, now what else you can do is get some cheap washi tape. This is just what is left over from the Christmas card journal, and you can just get rid of some of that white space. Now I always say with washi tape, put some extra glue on it, because it's essentially a low tack tape. And normally I would add like a piece of scrapbook paper, but I am aware that scrapbook paper can be a bit pricey and take up I have a drawer full of scrapbook paper. It takes up a lot of space, whereas you can get these washi tapes relatively inexpensive. I think my sister said she got just like a pack of 50 for like £6 or something. But yeah, they're normally like no more than £1 a roll if you're buying them individually. I'm sure I've seen them in the pound shop. You can get like 5 rolls for £1. Okay. And then that can just sit on there like that. Do I want to put the washi tape across? I think I do. I think I want to cover the whole thing in washi. That one went off. Let's just cut these ends off. I just caught me recording before it timed out. I'm sitting here thinking, have you missed something? It was down to mere seconds. Mere seconds. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pop this up with the foam tape, or your foam squares, or your foam circles, whatever it is you have at hand. Or I tend to get mine from the pound shop again. But you have to get them online too. A stationery shop. I think I've seen them in the likes of Home Bargains and B&M's as well. Okay, now this is the magic when you have two cards the same. You see this little gold pooch here? Where's my little scissors? We're going to cut them out. I don't think I'm going to fussy cut them. I think I'm going to kiss cut them. So kiss cut them means we're just going to leave a very slight border And you see this on cards all the time and they look very high end. They've always the ones that cost you like 50p more. Now you could go to town and cut out all. I don't know why I said that so weird. All of these little doggies. But I think just him out like that. So this is where I'm going to come in with the smaller. You could cut little bits out of the roll, but I ain't going to waste my time doing it when I have these little small bits here, which again are about 50 billion years old. Now, if you don't have the foam, you could layer up, you know, the bits of card we've been cutting off. You could just layer them up and stick them on to give you the depth. I'm just going to cut this. There was me saying I'm not wasting my time cutting stuff. Cut a smidge off this for the tail. Or craft foam. Use that. But like I say, you can get the foam stuff fairly inexpensive. Stuck that in the wrong place. So we'll just stick that over where it was originally. I'm going to come in with some gemmies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go golden. That one ran away. I'll find that later. There we are. But again, you could come in. I can't do it now because my jemmies are going to go everywhere. And use your printer paper and make a little fly sleeve. To just upgrade it that little bit more. Should we do one more? I think that's cute. Should we do this one that I've cut into? Because I've got these adorable little red envelopes. Oh, yes. Okay. Another piece of card. Whee! Did you see that? It shot up and landed on my board. So I've just marked it, folded it, trimmed it. Oh, there it is. Where's it gone? Put that off. Oh, we didn't do the important thing. Oh, it's a bit snugsy. Good job of checking it. Yep. That works. Okay, oh, I've just remembered something else as well. You know that bit I said, oh, let's keep that. You could stick that on the envelope and have a coordinating envelope. Like so. But I think I want to keep that for something else. Okay. I'm going to centre that on there and mark it off. Goodness, that's gonna look so cute. Do you ever do this thing where your small cards go to acquaintances, the bigger cards go to friends, and the fancy cards go to family? So just me. Like that's a card for 3 doors down. You know what I mean? Just me. Okay, I'm gonna stick a Gemmy here. I'm eyeing up these big red ones. A Gemmy there. And obviously we need a third one. I want to put it in your bowl. That did not want to come off there. You're going to be ridiculously big at there. Of course not. And then you just have a cute little card. So what we have left is that. And I'm sure we can find something to do with that. So cute. And again, I forgot to do it before I stuck my gemmies on. I would put the little fly sheet in because I just think that's cute. So I have to carefully bring these cards back in because they is wet. Get that. Let's see how this is drying. That's looking really nice actually, especially on the fireplace. And then this one with the gemmies and the 3D pearls. And that one has the fly sheet in it. So put you there. Just a really quick, easy way to upcycle your old Christmas cards into new Christmas cards. Yeah, I love this one. Love that one. That one's adorable. Struggled a little bit with that one, but I think we got there in the end. I'm probably going to do another one of these videos because, like I say, there's still a pile of cards there that aren't even in the box. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm trying to keep my videos down a bit. I know they've been like creeping up over the hour mark. So hopefully this is like in the 45 or less range. But honestly, I could have just sat here and kept going. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.